Yeah, good morning, everyone. Been learning React for a while. We've done the React hook, done a couple of things. Yes. So, I think so. For last week we said let's have a go at Tailwind. We looked at custom hooks, and we said custom hooks allow you to use functionality, and then we also ventured into setting up routes, and then we also set up last week we set up Tailwind. So we looked at creating a header with Tailwind. And yeah, I have something interesting, not very, very certain yeah, we can really pull that off. That's, I think, for those people that did, yeah, for those people that did uh, KodeCamp 2.0, if you guys can remember this guy. So we had, this was one of the projects that we had to work on in the last cohort. And so I just want us to use this. I want us to use this to um, learn about in and how we can use it in React. And I know the last time we talked about folder structures, we said we're going to look at how to set up the folder, things that we need, so on and so forth. Yeah. So I believe we are still hyped about going into this aspect. So, because we've been doing one page since. Another thing that we also need to look at is hosting on Vessel or Netlify. That's another thing that we will eventually have to explore. All right. So, so let's see how this goes. I already have, so from the last time we were setting up, I have a whole lot of things open here. So I believe you guys can see my screen. So we had a couple things. We had we set up routes in here, and the way we did that, we installed React Router DOM. Yeah, and then in the main.jsx, we imported browser router from React Router DOM. We wrapped our app with browser router. Then we also went into our app.jsx, which, yeah, this now becomes where you have your routes instead of the original way we used to do it. So there's still a different way of setting up routes. So but we also get to explore that, but this is like a straightforward road. So here inside the app.jsx, you import your routes. Then inside here you have to wrap everything. You have to wrap everything here. So your routes pointing to it's holding the route where you have to inform it of the path. Where is it? So this is like your very first page. It's supposed to display the home components. Same thing for this other guy, about, display the about component and so on and so forth. So we also looked at, yeah, you need components, you need pages inside your assets. So inside assets, what I normally do is I just create another folder inside here. I call it this. This is where I'll put in my images inside assets. So another thing I've actually started doing is inside my so I have a utils folder here. So depending if you need to put in SVGs and all of that, I normally create another file inside here. And just call it icons.jsx. So I just create icons. So there are a couple of icons that, yeah, you could search maybe for the awesome and all this thing. And you're not able to get you're not able to get those icons. So instead of having it fill your entire page, uh, use reduce icons. So instead of it feeling like your page. So let's say for instance now I go to mm, can I even do that? Let's say this guy logo. I go to export. Um, so copy as SVG. Now let's say for instance I needed to put this. So this is like a whole lot of code. You're getting the SVG and you're using this inside your page. All right. Yeah, sorry about the breaking transmission. Yeah, so when you get an SVG this way, uh, you get an SVG this way, and you have to put all of this inside your code. This is so much. So most times you don't want the beauty of yeah, um, you have to keep for your components on pages, most often than not, you have to keep them small and small, as few lines as possible. Putting an SVG like this inside your code kind of makes it. So imagine I'm trying to do a functionality and I have to deal with like all these numbers and stuff. So you don't want to use something like this inside your code and either import it. So you put it here, export it, and then import it wherever you want to use it. So come to this show you what we're talking about. Let's go. So I have utils, I have pages. So pages, components, utils. Yeah. So this, any other one comes to mind, yeah, I'll just add it up. But for now, like these are like these are the basic things that I use. This is how I set up my own. But then depending, so at some point, if you need to use, if you need to go you need to do context. You also need to create a folder for context. They remember context are those stuff that you kind of want to use on a global level. Point if you need to do that, we will also do that. Okay, can you can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Sorry, the question I have is how do you export it from this place into your, like, how do you use these SVGs? Like when you want to use it again? Like after pasting it here, how do you use it in your code?
Yeah, so you just need to export it. So you do something of this. All this. So let me just say It's more like you're doing the whole React and you have to do a return. Okay, so I have this here. I go to my header. Yeah, I have this now. Just say, okay, so I'm actually importing it from utils and then icons. That is that. If I just run this, let's see what we have. That was where where was that? The home is like okay about oh, this is more like how you use it. You
Sorry,
just
sir, please let me see how you do the page, how you do it before you import it, how you set it up. That
yeah,
page.
so back to where the details icons. So you're just doing an export on this as if you're doing your normal React. Right? Just return it. And okay, so we get this right. You understand this? Okay, so well, this was just one of those things. Let's go back and start from okay, yeah. So we coming back to this design now. So let's say for instance, yeah, Barry.
All right. Quick one. For the SVG, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I
Okay, for
hear.
the SVG, I know. Okay, sometimes I find it difficult to like change the color of an SVG. I
Yeah.
find it difficult to change the color of this SVG. So I don't know. Sometimes I get lucky and then I change it, but other times I don't know. I don't know if there's a particular way to like change the color. Uh, Maybe you can show us.
Uh, uh, okay, so the thing is actually this is not our main focus. They are just laying around here. It shouldn't be our main focus. So just depends. You just need to check the feel and all this. No, it's very, most times you just need to play around the feel and you're able to do that. Yeah, Emmanuel.
Yeah, right up behind.
Yeah, sir. I was working on a project, React project also, and this SVG thingy, I just downloaded the image and then imported it.
Yeah,
Like that, I think that method can also
yes,
be
that works.
if you don't want to use the
Yeah,
component.
that works.
Uh,
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so everybody. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Yeah,
Yes, sir. I said the code, there's a code you wrote the other time before you now come and import it. I just want to see that code again. How you wrote the code for the icon before importing it. Just show me
is it
the
this
code.
one? Is
I
it this
think
one?
not this one, not this page. Maybe it's inside
Okay.
UT or something.
Okay. I
You
only
know you are
created
importing
this.
icon from somewhere.
Yes.
That page that you're importing from, like the way you wrote it there.
Okay. You're just putting it like component.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you do that, it gives you this suggestion, and then you press enter, then this actually shows.
util.icon, Can I
Yeah,
see that
this
icon,
is icon.
the the page?
So you've seen before. So you've seen.
Yeah, click the icon. Yes, click it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I thought I saw something special. All right, all right. That's something different.
Okay. So there, that is that. You can actually play around with that. Yeah, I'm just going back. So first things first. So let's just go back to this our design. So we're given this design by the designers, and then we have to like play around and achieve these things. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we achieve this? I know my first challenge will be, yeah, Lukman, I think I need you to.
Oh, sorry, I'm muting now.
Yeah, so I think my first challenge will be this one. But let's first of all get this inner one, and then maybe we can start thinking of this other side. All right, so how do we achieve this? So, so we have this header. We have this header already. I know I'm not really a fan of having headers here anyway on your login pages. But then, so we have this header. So what I'm just going to create because it seems like, let's see. So we have a header for the landing page. We have a header for the auth pages. So if you check very well, you will notice that, well, there is some sort of similarity between, yeah, on the auth pages. So you have this, you also have this one. Then before you now venture into all of this. So now, for us to achieve this first, I think we'll just start the crude way and then move it into different way of doing this. Okay, so first things first, we'll just start with this header now. There are different ways, just like you said, aside from using the, what do they call it? Using the, that the component method or what? You just export this as an image, which I'm just going to do for the inside. Just save this. Okay. I have this one. Let me just export this. Okay. So let's start creating this. Okay, I also need this lid here. So happy. Yeah. Right. I have this three so I have this three. I need this. All right, so let me just export this once. Oh my tailwind gurus, you guys will help me because all these other aspects behind, I don't know what is happening behind the scene, but this front side, we are just going to do that. So I'm just going to create, so I need to move those things inside here. too lazy. Let me just I have downloads. Um, so inside assets, inside emails. All right, so let's go back here. All right, so let's go bit by bit. So I'm just going to is it the same here that I already have an account logged in? Okay. All right, so we're just going to have a header for the auth page, and then we're also going to have this, or we're going to have this. Okay, so you guys will just tell me what to do along the way, and we'll just be fine. All right, so I'm just going to create. So remember, we have normal header. That's for the landing page and all. So I'm just going to create another file. I'll just call it auth header. So ASX. Right, so I'll just do my RAFCE. Remember, we've already set up Tailwind and all. Inside here, what do I want to do? Okay, so we have our, so I'll just do, let me just start flex. So flex, we have this image. So I'm actually, I'll just do another div. So this div is meant to hold my image, and then just have another div that will hold my text. In essence, this text. Okay. And I'm supposed to have a button here. Button. We have join now. Okay, so join now. So let's style that. Let's style this button. Okay. So here, what we are going to do is, I select this. So I see that we have a padding top, right, bottom, left. Top and bottom is 12, left and right is 15. So E top and bottom, so EY, axis is 12. 12 is how many? Is that 4? So this is 12 pixels. Left and right, PX don't have 15. So in essence, I can just do I can actually do this. What again do we need? So we need border. So border. Border now. I think we have a small bit of challenge. So what I don't want to be, I can actually do this. This is the color. This is the blue color here. And just do this. Okay. Text. Okay. Is there anything I'm missing there? Okay, rounded. So border radius of 5 pixels. So I now need to see what I'm doing. So here first, let me bring in my image IMG. It's going to come in dynamically. I need to import the images. Rename this. What's all right, so inside here I put my logo. Right, so let me just comment it. I think I'll eventually need it. We have flex, justify between. So I've not even seen what I'm doing, but the thing is, when you're working with this, let me just create, let me just import it inside here. So so instead of this now, I have box together. So this is what this actually looks like. First, all right. So my border did not even show exact the border. Yeah. So you need border, and then this kind of tells the color of that border. Then I think I need to do a flex here. As- Okay. And I need to align items center, and I need to give a gap. So let's see what's the gap between I can say can't really say. Okay, well, just give a gap of that's like space in between this here. We have this. So let's keep going. So, so I actually need it to come away from the edges. What I could do is this W 11/12. I don't know why I like using that. MX here in MMX. Okay. And This is longer than normal screen, so I'll just give some padding at the top here. Just do my uh, so we have this. We have this for now. It's interesting. So this is just the header, and well, it does not have any shadow. It does not have anything. Everything is actually transparent, and yeah, that's life is good. Okay, now so we've done that. Done that aspect. The other thing now to think about is this side. Think about this side, then yeah, we can also learn about here. So what can we do? Okay, so first to achieve this, I'm just going to do another layer. So this is my header. Okay. I'm actually going to move this thing. So I'm just going to continue from this side. After I'll change this from the about, well, I'm supposed to just the login route instead of this being right. This is what it's signing or just creating new file. Yes, just go signing. Inside my app.jsx, here, here. Try the login now. Just bring in the content. Let's just do it like that. Login and here. Yes, I know. Okay, so they're here. So let's continue what we're trying to achieve here. So I'll just create a view side here, side here now. I don't know why I like wrapping. Let me just do a section. Inside the section now. Because we want to speed our screen. Check here. Have this in essence. So this is having this is where container will just yeah. Get that. So this is us just creating our own container here. That's why I'm doing this. To give a width, just remove 1 out of 12, then centralize it. That's what I'm just doing here. So we have this flex. And inside here now, I just want to do divide my screen into two parts. I can just say W 1/2. So you're dividing half half. Inside here now, you just rename this. Just what's I'm supposed to I'm supposed to just import AD. So let's see what we have first. This is actually the humongous image. All right. So we'll come back to tweak our habits. Inside here, what do we have? We have this. So just create a anybody that worked on this project last time. Okay, so I think now this is it. We're still on the way, sure. This should just be. So there are better ways of doing this. To come to that. I'm just showing you. This should be easy. So if you have any question, chat. Okay, that hold my attention. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any content here, so I think that's why our distance. So we have this, and I'm just going to. Well, let's go back to this. So we have some padding here. Um, that is not being very explicit. I cannot. Trying to get that gap between the SAP. And actually rounded, so it is 20. Rounded. We have 20 here. We have 20. Okay, the influences. Okay, so we have this. All right. Inside here, let's call it this. Um, this thing does not recognize age and all this, but then I'll still use a root form, and I will just give this a class X center, just centralize it, or again doing it font size is font with 700 fonts. Yeah, semi-bold is 600, bold is 700. Okay. What again? So now the font size. It's 30. 3XL is 30. So, so something that we need to know is that Tailwind is actually mobile first. Mobile first. Sense that well, whatever style you're writing is for the mobile screen, then you extend upwards, move the tablet. Have this. The next thing I need to worry about is let me just do and here I just do form. So yeah, so for this form now, what I normally like to do, I'll just yeah, SM, MD, and LG. I'm just going to flow bytes. Let me just see the type of inputs I need. Email and password, so just normal text. Just copy it. Okay, so I've actually brought in like a whole lot. Okay, so let's start cleaning up. I actually just picked this form from another place because I don't want to start typing everything myself. And yeah, I'm actually just going to tweak it how I want it. So I have a couple of, well, I have a couple of, so four here, because I got it from somewhere that just uses normal class. It uses class. It's not like, it's not fit for React per se. So I have to tweak everything to what I want it. So let me go here. That is going to be yeah. I actually have this, and okay. So what I'm just going to do is, if you check very well where I got this thing from, we have this dark. So for those of us that would like to play around with like dark mode and all of that, I think this thing helps do it. You do dark and then for others on your dark screen, this is what you show and so on and so forth. but I do not need it at this point. And I'm just going to remove everything back. Just a little while. And you remove everything. So let's see. This is what my this thing looks like. So I on the email I also need to remove this dark. 600. Let's go back and check. So I have an outline. I don't like that outline. Just going to do outline of none. We have this. Okay, so but then I think we have so this my padding is actually not padding. The one is more here, so I think I'll just increase my padding. And just do 24. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Can I divide the screen? This is filling up this. This. I divide the screen. Yeah, this is to add your custom style is right. So this is sign in. So sign in if you want a large button. So all we need to do here on the button is just to give have a W here. It's okay. This is so there's just a couple of things that I'll just say, but we are a bit on track. So we are a bit on track. Now this is my image. Okay, so let's see. I actually want it. What I need to confirm now is I will tell you. Okay. I have a bit of concern now. So if I were to divide my screen into two, like here, let's say this my image is is this flex. So flex justify end. It's really long. Okay, so yeah, I want to manage this. Okay, so I need this image to really be inside here. Not right. I want it to be longer than this. Okay. Now what's next? First things first. I don't want it to stretch. I want it to be relative to this 1/2. Okay, so Tailwind gurus, what am I to do? Height is still, it's like the height is still maintaining itself. Uh, what can I do? Let me see. This W have if I do H of 70 VH. Does that content register? Definitely. We should, this my width should be here. Okay. Don't be on this image. One of us. So this is actually shrinking. I actually don't want it to scroll. That's why I'm even keeping it. It's, so you want to calm down a bit. Um, let's go back. Let me give this to you. So actually, this is wide and this is hanging too much. So actually, this their picture is long. I don't know if they were using our screen to do this. Okay, so what else can we do here? Okay, I think I need to still fill up all these things. So let's go inside here. So we have 15 padding of top right. So padding of and I'm seeing my share this is at top and bottom 15 pieces. There, top, right, 15. Let's go inside here. Yeah, it's not valid here. How they put it. So just going to do PY. Yes. I need to do this for this one. This is all we have. I have these levels. I'm going to remove the level. No, I don't have this. I need to change my placeholders. So, um, mail address and password. Placeholder here. So have that. The button is supposed to come next. So we don't have this checkbox. Sign in with the word. Okay. And the password. So that's supposed to take you to another page. So I just do a paragraph. Then I just need to call link. Let's see. Really good. Really good. That's all. How does it work? Okay. I have this. But I also needed to do for this buttons. As adding of top and bottom. I have forgot password. So we can now do this other one. We have this and this or this. Okay, so let's create that. So just do a flex. Instead of flex, I'll just do a single. Talked about doing it's possible to just do and I'll just put a paragraph in between the word. How a flex, just give this a class to Okay, so we're not even seeing anything there, so I need to give this order. Mm-hmm. The border there, there's the border black. Eh, hmm.
I like this
Gap.
idea.
So gap of this. Okay, so probably need to contain this. You 3/4. Yes. Okay. Yeah, my so well the color of my line is on the
It's like the line is thinner than what we have.
yeah.
Maybe if
So
it's black 50 instead of just black, whether black 50 or 100.
on the select down. Yeah, it's peaking. Okay, so for the we are coming with this problem. Um, so we so let's go. Let's officially just do it. I've just been using the reserve in my head. Other weeks. Yeah, funny thing is, yes. Okay, okay, get the point. So, well, we do it with what's their own height of 0.5 instead of 1 pixel, so we do 0.5. Mhm. Okay, fair enough. So, it's not like that the color I'm using 8 color I'm using. One is looking well, Fair
Since
enough.
we are since we use their
Yeah,
color, let's move on now. Maybe it is the color that we use. 80, 80, 80. So
yeah,
now
it's a color. A color. Let me just confirm for confirming sake.
the eye is the confirm.
And should I change it to a border top instead? How I should.
I suggest you change it to another color to see if it improves. Like try another color, see whether it works. Whether we're targeting the area.
Okay. We're actually getting this. But then what I think what I need is let's have any. Okay. Yeah. So actually it does have. So because I think what the other one was doing was that it was just giving all the sides as in the border was for all the sides. So targeting just the top and I'm giving it 0.5 pixels. So we have two lines.
Okay, that make it to be very thick. Okay.
Yeah, because it has to go around top and bottom and then join them together.
Hmm.
That was so
Wait,
then we
did
also
you did you
yeah,
change it to just border top?
yes,
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
it's applying only the border top now.
yeah,
But that
yeah.
is something. Hmm.
Alright.
Wait. Okay, so inside here now we now bring this button in here, strip it of all its powers. Then again, am I supposed to be doing all of this inside this form? Should have closed since any other thing I'm doing here. The form is just for submitting. The other one has a specific function. And I said I was going to remove the color over. Okay, so border of what? Hmm. Not sure any icon. Or alternatively, instead of me exporting and exporting, why not export as space? Yes, yes. So I just do that my utils did. Once. I have this, so I'll just import it here.
So this is like a named export, Abby.
Yeah, as a named export. Yes. So I actually want to flex. the gap. And I need to add seven steps to what it's like. And well, just flex. Uh, Press and yes. Okay, so I have this. Okay, where is this? Where is yeah, I'll just do here. My only looking. Instead of this blue. Remove it from now. That's in too close up there. Alternatively, what I could do is then I'll have to give this a height. All I've done was just centralize it. I'll use flex and all of that. That is actually just I don't want to stretch this. Okay. So, well, we have this anyway. We have this. This is just like the roughest. But now we can start thinking of how to put all those background assistants and again and this.
Okay, as we are
So
building, I believe it will be responsible like this, Abby, since it's statement.
um
No, 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 no.
This guy, yeah, entertaining, though.
okay,
It's not like
all right. So let's just tweak it so that we can get the whole the responsive view at once. So what do we do? I want just this form to show on the mobile screen anyway. This lady has to be a trade-off. So what do I do? Lady, is this other part? I'm just going to say going to be hidden and on a medium screen or just a large screen, just to block, right? So that's it. So let me see. Okay, so she's gone. Then this half that I have here is for large screen. Then for the small screen, you want to
Sorry,
do
I want to say something.
Mhm.
So, like I was trying. I figured out when I was working with this today. When you're
Mm,
building on the large screen and you're
mm.
typing it in, it's better to just type in LG, 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 LG.
Yeah.
Then when you're like in the at the like when you're just doing it there, just do everything LG, so that it's going to be easy for you to walk from the medium to the distance to the ordinary to the small screen.
Small
Because if you
screen.
do it like this first,
You
you
have
come
to.
and put LG in everything, then come and write the normal one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't get
that's
what you're trying to achieve like that. How did it, can you explain that again? I know
yeah.
that
So
it's
what?
very
Yeah. What it's saying is that your normal screen size, what we've been putting since, you can just, if you want to keep it responsive as you're creating it from, if you're working with a desktop view, so just do LG at once so you know you're already taking care of the responsiveness for the desktop. Then when you now want to realize this, you now know that you're going to the smaller screen. Instead of doing it the way I'm doing it now, I have to come and start putting LG again. So you get
okay. So if we do LG for all of them, you later on just come back and remove the LG for smaller screen, Abby. Is that what you said?
yeah,
No, if
yes.
you're
No,
doing
no,
the smaller screen, you don't have to use LG then. You just type the normal code and everything implements. What
okay.
is this? This is working now. I'm shocked though.
But
I think it's too
let's
very
continue.
frustrating.
I just
This
had
is
to do
what
it.
uh
I just
LG
did
and all of them,
a
that one, and it's working.
uh I did W full.
Ah,
So
interesting.
anyways, so here now, this part. So depending on how you want to show it, where is that inside? Oh, it's inside auth header. I need to go to auth header. So for auth header now, this gap. So let's say this is LG, and then you want to do a gap of 2 instead.
So gap of 2 will be for smaller screen and medium size, while the LG gap of 4 will be for the large screen.
Yeah. So I
Pretty right.
actually, yeah, the LG will be for a large screen. This one will be for small, medium, and smaller screen. So, but then this one is just for desktop. So I actually did not put a, let me just do text. I don't know what font size this was. This is text 14. Okay. So let's do LG. On a smaller screen, I can just do text SM. Okay. So this 14 pixels is actually text XS. Okay. So we have this, we have this, we have, so I need to reduce this welcome back. Welcome back is inside, okay. Yeah, so instead of this text, this should just be a LG. Text. This is 20 pixels. So we want it larger than that. Okay. So then this gap between the or and the whatever. I did MY14. There's an LG here. So MY M. Okay. This gap between these two lines. So I had half. And I do 3/4. Mhm. Yes.
I'm also noticing that it does not matter the arrangement, whether edge come before MD or be ordinary screen come first in
I- even with Bootstrap, like the order doesn't matter.
I don't use Bootstrap. I don't think I even know how to use Bootstrap at all.
It's the
Which,
same thing. No,
did
this
you
one
hear that?
na knockoff.
I don't want to leave my comfort zone. I
Na
like
knockoff. This one na
but
cheap
now I'm
version
beginning
of
to.
Bootstrap.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. You're lost. I've lost the feel, the brother.
That he has not used Bootstrap. Is that what you mean?
See, I don't like Bootstrap. I don't like the one. I just let them just be like this. Yes, these things are just
You like plenty lines, Abi.
lines, long lines.
No, you like.
This one is still long line. Just see, if person want read this code, now go read everything from A to Z. Just to like, he go read everything.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. All right. So we have this. We actually have this, and it's working. It's working. So yeah, Emmanuel, I had this
Okay,
call.
okay. So I don't know if it has been discussed, Cha, but there's like an apply method that you can use in Tailwind where if instead of having those long CSS classes instead of having those long classes inside text in the HTML
Yeah.
section, you have them in a separate like an index.css file, then they will be assigned to just the class. Then it's just one class that will now be put in the text. Like for example, now all those stylings that we give to button, we can have
Yeah.
button, then we'll now use an apply. Then all those classes ahead, something like this. Then instead of having these long lines, we'll just have button primary in the HTML.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, but okay,
It
this
just
actually,
makes the code cleaner.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's making it even worse. I don't like this one. This one is even worse.
Oh, guy, rest now. We
Don't
don't
worry,
hear
don't worry.
rest.
Tailwind is more flexible, actually. Tailwind is more flexible compared to CSS. Can't you see how easy it is for us to make it responsive? If it's CSS, now you have to be writing media queries, plenty, like start styling
That's,
everything. No, I beg. Tailwind is
that's
I
media.
hate Google. I hate having to search for what I'm looking for. That's the truth.
Uh,
I know what I want to do in my head. Like, why do I have to start looking
search
for
in CSS.
PYPT? Like, CSS is way more easier. It comes natural. You know what you want to do.
But you're the first person. You're the first person I'm hearing that is saying CSS is way more easier. CSS easy.
The thing is,
Yeah,
with
Allow
time,
him,
It's the
allow
same
him
thing.
to,
It's the same thing. If you don't know what you're doing in CSS, you will not
my
use it
brother,
here.
just
It's
try
just
to
easier to
just
type.
complete the like this.
senior dev Agba.
Like just forget and try saving for like 1, 2
Yeah.
projects.
Try to wait for like 2 projects. Then you stop using
Me too,
CSS.
I'm like you before. I like natural CSS, but now yesterday just 30 minutes, I'm done. Wow, I was like, hey, I writing 20 lines. Ah,
Yeah, I even started with
so,
Bootstrap. So it was Bootstrap I started
yeah,
with. Bootstrap was already
I
more
said
better for me than CSS compared to
yes. Yeah. And any project I actually wanted to do, I would just run to Bootstrap.
I swear,
Because,
I hated CSS because of Bootstrap. Bootstrap was making everything so easy,
hey, but
so much easier.
that made my foundation. Well, it made it shaky because there are some things that you're normally supposed to understand how it works this with uh, with CSS, but
I get, sir.
then
I get.
okay, so we've actually made progress. Made progress. Okay, so but this at this thing. So let me just show you how this works. So if I do this, I have to come to my index of CSS where I have all of this. And this is more like so it's when you're just calling a particular class. Then let me just get let's say for instance login. So let's say so let's I need things that I like. Okay. So let me just do this. So my input is basically following the same path. I'll just do primary, just do input. Just do that. I paste all of this. So that means with this, I can just go to my okay, remove this. Let's see. Just save this. So whichever way you want to use it. So this is another method. Instead of you having long lines, you just move everything to one side and just call a single as this way. You don't have to repeat a whole lot. You do it in one place and just call
Okay, this one I will go with the who's that guy now? It's like you're writing natural set that we are going to reuse again.
yeah.
So,
So that's still Intelli just has its own variants and a whole lot of things. Yeah, so I don't even know at this screen size, what do you even want to do here? Still use it like this, or let me reduce the width anyway. So W and L and an MD screen, MD. I want W half is even okay, and I'll just do M.
It will not just be like that. I think you have to put MDMX photo. Maybe MDMX photo, like medium screen, then a medium screen, apply the MX photo.
Okay, actually, then I actually just used 3 breakpoints in this line. Okay, so but then you can do all of those ones. Sure. You can do all those ones. For me, I just go from small screen, right? This screen size, and then this screen size, and then the larger screen size. That's how me I normally go my own response. So depending, I know they are in between, their screens in between. So if you want to also do this strength. Okay, so this is this. So but then now I think this form now, this thing now, if you check my design, so I have this here. So please people will help me and figure out how to put this other ones behind them. Then if you check now, if I go
I think
to
it's
it's absolute, yeah, yeah, you know what
they just put it there and then change the
up zero.
to
Mm.
it will like
Yeah,
go behind other ones.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is where am I thinking of doing this? So I do this here. Where is that? Um, images. Let me rename this. Yeah, I want to do. Let me just do. Yeah, I just need my IMG. Just wait. Edu, edu. So it's here now. But circle B. All this alt, I know most times where we put alt, so just for fun. All right, so I'll just put the relay.
There's this guy that I was working with the other time. He always
Mhm.
bites my head off if I don't put alt. If he sees
Yeah,
this thing, he would just want to bite my head off. I don't understand.
no, but actually, actually, you should, you should top zero, just do right of zero. So let's see. Okay, so
Don't you have like a
it's
Z
actually,
index or something?
yeah,
Put it behind with
case
index or something. I don't even know how to do it, but
that's
I shall not say my index. Yeah.
okay.
Then is to reduce the width so that it will go up, like the width of the image.
Okay. Um,
Just
I'm
his
not doing
height,
that.
sorry, his height. His height. Is it height or width? His
Of
height.
the okay. So page, no, not here. Image itself. Page. Title. Uh, there is. I
Can't you measure it? That's what I don't know.
think it's just going to follow the same.
Can measure it now. It's
This height of. Okay,
4.5 px.
well, that's plenty. 4.5 FPS. That is, I think, is also including.
No, like you can. There's a way you can get that specific one. Go to that stop at the edge of the page. No, don't know if it's expect me. That's how I usually get that stop. If I click on here and then point to that place that is connecting to the top of the page, then I can expect it.
Yeah, well,
Like up there, the place where it's joining to the head of the page. I think if you point it, and a radar will usually draws. So I don't know how this one they take do.
well, it's not doing enough. Like I just
They
use.
they made Figma made an update, so they stopped showing those points
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about. If I do it, it only shows the breakage where I want it to stop.
Yeah.
But we can do the calculation now, Gushuku. We can calculate it now using normal
I
math.
never calculate 1/3. I never calculate 1/3 for tailwind. Talk more of the calculate system.
No, no, we can calculate from the width and subtract, then we get the actual size of that particular small circle. We in a quarter with a balance.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll guess it. We'll do guess until it work. Is it even reducing?
Not see any reducer.
I think it is. It's actually reducing. Is it not?
200.
Do 100 first. Let's see. It's working now. It just increasing it from there. Do 150. 200 is too much. This is even okay, sir.
Yeah.
You can leave it like this, so like
Gushuku is Mr. Perfect. He wants to start doing
I
if
like
not me, I
that.
don't stop here. I don't stop here. This one's the extra way you want.
Yeah. If you
Thank
give
you.
it a
So,
no
Let's see.
clear,
Let's see the. Let's see the pigma. Let's see the pigma. Let's see the pigma.
He's cutting the guest heads.
Increase the
I
width.
think
Just increase the width. Not it's the width that you should work on now. Like expand the width a bit more. Not just not the
yeah,
height anymore. It's
don't
the width.
touch that way.
I leave it
Yeah,
like
no
this
one
now.
even touch that way.
Leave
It's
it like this.
demonstration.
Let's work with it like this. This is
So
demonstration.
let's try putting this other one. Okay, so
don't do.
I've still done another absolute. But that one is like, how is that one set? That one is relative to this pad inside. So I need to go inside. Go inside here. So we have W. So let's see. So this one is coming.
You should add it after the form. After the form, like the whole welcome form page. No,
Library.
maybe you can add this form in a div with the here.
Yeah, so for screen readers, that's why most often than not you put that alt. So this is small circle. I like this separation between. We're supposed to put. So if I put relative here, and then I wrap this in an absolute. Uh, I do bottom. Okay. Third index of -10 and 0 left minus left is 10. I will be able to see. This should actually be sort of transparent from the way that they are making it out. Should I be going out? Should I be going in? Am I going out or going in?
Let's see. Let me see the pigma, please.
You're going in.
Let me see the thing.
So how should we go?
I'm not saying, let me see your design. Sorry.
Increase instead of 8, go higher.
Your
Okay.
design, your design.
My own.
Yeah, I think it's even okay like this. Just put it out.
Ugochukwu, you go fight with design now. Everything is okay like this.
I don't like designer before, so don't worry. I did used
Okay,
to
so
them.
all right, so that is that. So I go fight with designer. How do you do that? God, I beg. Designers and their problem. This thing should actually be sort of transparent.
You should reduce the Z index of
The form is
the
transparent.
form. It's not
Yeah,
transparent, but like you've not made it transparent to your own.
I thought you put that
It's not by background color. I don't. Is it that? It's working now.
like alpha colors now, like make it a bit
How
opaque.
did you
Yeah.
do it? How did you do it?
I just reduce opacity here.
This is
Find your
cheap.
way around.
I don't see
Yes.
him now. No, no worry. I don't need to learn him. I don't see him. My shortcut. Just drag it down.
You're real.
Yeah. All right. All right. So at least we're able to achieve this. So, but then another thing that we need to think about is that, well, we are not going to do it in this class because that's aspect. So this thing now, we have to find a way because you also have that same thing here, and you want to show this thing dynamically. And then what again? So this is a sign up page. So we also need a way that we don't get to redo the same thing that we did for this thing again on another page. So we need to come up with like a layout. So we know that this is for authentication layout. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So in the next class, that's what we'll be working on. We'll work on how to make this in a layout such that you just write your code one place and then you use it for each of your page. So that's what we'll do in the next class. But for now, this is all we've done so far, and we actually have a couple of things. Maybe in the coming I'll just split this in into different branches. Then you will do and submit. So that one,
Say what?
that one is plenty work. You guys will just do create pull requests until this thing is complete. All right, all right. It's something that we can do. So
But say you can send the O5 for us now, the link to the O5. This Figma file, say we can send it
yes,
for us.
yes, definitely.
Everything that like this. Okay, now.
Yes.
We just pick our
It will also be
option.
part of.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, or I'll assign whatever which one works better. But based on based
Can we
on
ignore it?
ignore what I'm saying.
The Figma work like we
Hey
understand it.
God, hey God.
Don't worry. Don't worry. When you get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But first things first, let's just do that. So we get to understand how to work with it. All right. So I think, does anybody have any questions so far? Other than that, I think I'll just start this.
I think I should have question, but it's on the last task anyway. So is it that it's not possible for someone to add to grab an element by ID and then write a chain effects on that particular element? Because in my own case, it was giving me error in the console, but though it's working on the outside on the UI, but I can see error is string error in this thing. So I was trying to what was I doing? I was trying to grab another element by that ID. So I'm trying to change the CSS of an element using DSC, and it's throwing an error in our React. I don't know why it's doing that for me, and I don't know a better way to do it. Though it's working, but I can see the error in the console.
You can use an index. If the index is this, then you conditionally do whatever you want. And actually do that. I probably need to see.
I don't even understand the question. Please, can
Yeah.
you like elaborate so that I understand the question?
So for example, now I have a button and I also have a form. So an input, good. So I add an event listener I add an ID to my button and also the form. So when I click on the button, I want to be able to show the form by clicking on the button. So when I do that, inside the event listener, I now say the name of something dot style dot display and then equal to none. So when I click on that, it's going to take off the form because it's none, but it's going to report an error for me in the console. So I don't know why it's reporting that error, and I don't know a better way to do that. It's not giving the error again. Is it clear now?
Not particularly. Me, I need to see what you're talking about. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
Not
Maybe Ogochukwu will
particularly.
explain.
I really need to see it.
I should share my
I need to see
screen
what you're talking.
because you don't mind.
No,
No, maybe after the
Hmm?
class.
no.
After the class, and when you are done, some people will stay behind. Maybe I share the screen. All right, let's continue the class for now.
Oh, this meet now. People do meet. People do another meet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I think this is just where we are good. I like that. Yeah. I like that we are all well brainstorming, bringing up ideas and learning. So it's cool. Yeah. All right, guys. So I think we'll meet on Wednesday, and then we'll do more on this. Learn more. Yeah. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.
She has to drop the meeting link here before you close it so that people can copy it.
Drop it. Just drop it. You can drop it on the Discord channel.
Okay. All right. I will do that. I'll say
All right.
Who can help me to senior devs that can explain use reducer? No, I beg.
it.
People will do it on their. All right.
Austin, the runner.
Message Austin. Where is Austin? Okay, Austin is a senior dev now.